Luke chapter 2 verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place whilst Quirinius was governing Syria. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Every nativity play that you've ever seen picks up on the words of verse 7, because there was no room for them in the inn. And the truth is, this is a major part of the Christmas story. Mary and her child were not welcomed. Nobody wanted them under their roof. The King of Kings was born in a place where animals lived because nobody wanted him. He was rejected. And what was true at his birth remained true throughout his life. He was rejected, and it resulted in his eventual death as the people demanded that Pilate crucify him. Of course, that was his mission, and through his rejection, we can be accepted by God and welcomed into God's heavenly home. So here, in these words, there was no room for them in the inn. See the shadow of the cross. You know, it's actually no accident that often in those pictures that come on our Christmas cards where there is a star over the stable, but that star is actually cross-shaped. I don't know if the printers understand the message there, that it is a sign of the cross overshadowing the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ. But because there was no room for them in the inn, there is room for us in heaven. Because the shadow of the cross lingers over the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ, because that was why he came into this earth. There is room for us in heaven. We sing, don't we? Why lies he in such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding? Good Christian, fear, for sinners hear the silent word.
Share